Hello, it's me again. I haven't posted in a few days, and so I thought, you know what, it's about time for me to put something on, and I have lots and lots of things on my mind. But this is again random. But I was thinking about a question that was asked of me when it came to when you're working your way to success and you're in your own business, but you're single and you want to date, and you have those that come along that don't really see your business as a business. They see it as a hobby, and that's the way they handle it. From that extreme to someone who knows that you are in business but cannot catch up with you as an executive. And doesn't make them a bad person. They are just not in the same place that you are. And I was talking to someone regarding this issue, and they were saying, because I do some workshops on dating, and my husband and I on dating. Marriage is my specialty. We've been married almost 40 years now, and we want to see successful relationships, and that is definitely our goal. So many times we were pastors at one time, and so many times we have seen pastor after pastor losing their family in divorce and all of that when they are supposed to be the voice of hope. If you can't have the same hope in your own relationship, how are people supposed to have confidence in the things that you say when it comes to the troubles that they're having in their relationship? You should think about that. That's why you don't rush into being a pastor. Pastor is not about a paycheck, because in the long run, you can discredit yourself by not being able to live according to the same principles you've applied to other people. But anyway, we had this whole conversation about it, and with us being pastors before, we are pastors on staff now, but we were senior pastors at that time, and now we go to church and we're just on staff, and I like it. I like the way that we're able to operate. It's a lot more freedom, and so I really like it. But anyway, when it came to them asking me about relationship, what should I be looking for, and all of that, and basically I told them, you want to have someone that's of a like mind. And when I say that, is that they see life the same way, they see faith the same way, and they don't have to agree on everything, but the basic principles of those things, life and faith and career and purpose, and those kinds of things you have in common, and they have the same type of drive that you have. They don't necessarily want to do your kind of business, but they have their own drive, their own dreams, their own visions, and they are as ambitious as you are. um, you encourage them, they encourage you, and success doubles. So that's just kind of how I see that. But when you take someone in and it's a fix a person project, whether they're female or male, either way around, it's a fix it person process. It depends on where you are in life and career, and where you are in ambition and goals and all of that. Depends on where you are there as to whether you can take the time to help try and fix someone, realizing that really you can't fix anybody. You're still working on your own self. But some people take on, I call it the fix a person project, and that's not really good when you're already well into your career, your drive, or your business, or whatever. You need someone who can meet you where you are, and because trying to catch up may not happen. If that's the choice that you make because it gives you a level of control of that person, then you have to take everything else that comes with that package and not let them frustrate you. But if you're smart, you'll find someone that is in the same season of life and career as you are. And so I was speaking with them, and they were just talking. And they were talking about the individual that they were with, and that they had just broken up. They were only dating, and they broke up, and it was because that person had become an executive in their own business, And the person that was with them, they worked with them, but they also worked for them, and they were an employee, and they could not catch up with the executive mind. So my advice to them was, if you were in a relationship with them and you broke up, if it doesn't conflict with keeping them as an employee, then keep them as an employee if they're a good employee and if they agree. But if it looks like that your relationship or your past relationship is going to conflict with the employment part of it, then you may have to release them, because there are some advantages and opportunities that they had when you were dating, but now that you're not dating, they're not privy to those special privileges. They gave that up. And so when I spoke with them, I said, the better thing to do is to cut your losses and move ahead in your business. They are moving tremendously. I'm watching them as they grow, and the different people that have they've come in contact with, the different popular people, wealthy people that are walking into their business, and it is it's amazing what's happening, because they sell one product different. They fix it up different ways, but they have one product, and that one product is making the market. So my advice to you in this random chat is, if you're in a relationship and the relationship is fulfilling and you're getting what you need and the other person is getting what they need out of the relationship, then by all means, maybe you have something there. But if you are a business person and not just own your own business, but you've actually grown to be an executive in your own business, then you need someone who can meet you there. And it doesn't make the other person a bad person. They're just not in the same place as you. And for you to know this, and to know that the moments of them not understanding and all of that, how frustrating it really is, rather than getting angry at them or making them think that they are horrible, or letting that become such a conflict until you wind up hating each other when you really cared about each other initially. It's better to just get back in the friend zone and not try and linger in the date zone. Also, make absolutely sure that the next time you get into a relationship, you get into a relationship with someone that can at least keep up with you and in what you're doing. And so it is a privilege to be able to start a business, but to make a success out of it till you become an executive in that business is amazing. Once you transition that way, you have to have someone who can keep up with you in an executive way, because that person may not, again, work in the business even, but you have to introduce them. When you go to executive parties, when you go to executive meetings, when you're meeting new people that are coming to get your assistance, when you get new customers, larger customers, and all of that, you have to have someone that can represent your brand. And that's really what it's all about. If they cannot represent your brand, it just may not work out, because now your business is out of the kitchen, more or less. Maybe it wasn't a kitchen thing, but your business is out of the kitchen now. You're no longer creating, but it's now starting to thrive, and you're advancing. So you have to have someone, if you're going to have them in your life, they have to be able to keep up. They have to meet you where you are, or at least be really, really, really close. And they have to be someone that represents your brand well. That's my advice, and that's my random thought based on a conversation that I had with someone. Have a good day or evening or afternoon, depending on where you are. And know that life is here for you to live. So live it. And as I always say, even when I close now, I always say, live life. It's there for you to live. Live life. Don't let life live you. take control. Have a good day. Bye bye.